and friends, and I'm in Act 5 trying to finish it up tonight and get into adventure mode again. So here we go. Off to track down the ruins and then kill Adria and then Mathiel. Having some coffee or some hot tea.
Adria was clever, but so are we.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
I know.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, my father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
How are you going to get Adria to tell you where Malthiel is? Actually, I don't want to. One more!
A glorious challenge awaits over there!
I cannot do that.
They should have run when they had the chance.
Do you know what fear is? The fear of who you are.
I cannot do that.
What your own blood would do if they knew what you were. No, you could never understand it. People look to you as a savior. Have you ever thought about the lives you've taken? They were fathers, lovers, daughters.
I cannot do that.
So, what build am I using? Haven't really nailed one down yet because I'm not in adventure mode playing on a higher difficulty and getting cool and groovy gear, but I am using the Blackguard. Got the demon skin right now, and I'll upgrade later. A lot of what I have builds towards my blood siphon and my corpse stuff. So my corpse lance and my skeletal mages and my skeletons they hit pretty hard. So that's what I am running right now, but I've changed a few times. I'm gonna get this.
Death comes for all.
Not for me, Mathiel.
What? I'm not dead? You have my thanks. But a word of warning. These animals carry a plague and must... To create a potion to fight it, I cut one of them open and took its innards. They smell it on me. That's why they're attacking.
I'm afraid not.
Here, take this as my way of saying thanks. I must get back to my work.
Oh, that was fun. I think I'm playing on expert.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
I will try.
There are 4 entrances.
They asked me what I see when I look into the fire. I see a burning man. I see a burning witch. I see terror and a hunger that will consume everything. What hope do the works of men have against such all-consuming hunger? I gave myself. My father burned. He screamed as the flames consumed him, and the smell was sickly sweet. He had found me. For once in his life he had noticed me. And when he saw that the flames did not touch me, he breathed one word. It was his last.
No.
I could have done without that.
Is this really the right one? I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
It's almost as though the stones themselves know that a Nephilim has returned.
Your death nears. Decay and rot.
No.
I have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim, gods by another name, and their ruined civilization in the west. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost but for the record of this single tome?
Your death nears.
I cannot do that.
The grave beckons.
That is not possible.
The night embraces you.
I cannot do that. No. Give it more time.
Consumes you. serve the cycle. Our opponents may be strong,
That
but
is not
I will
possible.
not stand down. Your death nears.
See where I missed. There it is. That up goes up.
All must serve the cycle.
That's where we want to be.
The grave
No.
beckons.
I must have a corpse. My essence
That needs to
is too
recharge.
low.
You will make a fine corpse.
Not enough essence. No. I must have a corpse.
Decay.
That is not possible.
Oh, just in time. Just in time. Let's see. Skill-wise, what am I using? I'm using Blood Siphon with Power Shift. So the longer I hold it down, the more damage it does. I've got the Skeletal Archer, so I get better attack speed. I'm using the Bone Corpse Lance with the Stun rune. I'm using Command Skeletons with a reduction in the cost. I am using Decrepify with a chance to stun. And I'm using Bone Armor with also a chance to stun. So does a lot on stuns. I've got the 50% less curse, but that could probably change. I've got, let's see what we got here. Blood for blood. Next blood spell effect. Minion gains 200% of your thorns. I don't really have thorns, so I'm going to keep with the Eternal Torment, because that helps with my essence, and my curses last longer. And I've got my Swift Harvest, so my Bone Spikes, my Blood Siphon, the speed is 15%. And as always, I've got my defensive one. Just in case. I'm playing on hardcore, so if I die, I'm done. As far as this character goes. And I really don't want to die.
Do not fear the end.
But I've done pretty well. I do also, I've got 108 Paragon levels. I know there are people with lots more,
This
but
is not the right entrance.
not me. So that was not where we wanted to be, but I got a lot of good XP. Some halfway decent gear, so we're going to track down the next place. What do we have there?
The night embraces you. Life is the same as this bog, filled with muck and dirt, trying to drag
I
us
need a
under.
corpse.
We must have the strength to rise above it, or we are nothing.
I did the winding cave earlier. I'm sure there might be some stuff in there now, but kind of really just want to finish this act.
Decay and rot.
I'm not wearing my wings. I'm wearing my banner. This is interesting.
This world can abide you no longer. No. The night embraces you. No.
For your just reward!
Who knows whether this is the right passage or not?
These last 5 levels to 70 seem to be such a grind. Like 1 to 60 just really fast. But
That is not possible. All must serve the cycle. That is not possible.
You make a fine corpse.
I need a corpse. No.
You are truly...
hey,
Not
there we
this
go.
one either.
Ow.
Always wanted to bite some of these.
This world can abide you no longer.
I like to think the world is safer now.
I am overburdened. I am returning to town.
Yeah.
I will use this.
I know most people don't probably pick up the blues and that, but I'm always after ingredients and stuff. So
Here it is, the right passage.
alrighty.
My essence is too low. I cannot do that. Do not fear the end. Your death nears. I cannot do that for that. Decay and rot. I must have a corpse. That is not possible. This world can abide you no longer. That is not possible.
Almost imagine the ancient Nephilim treading these halls.
Weakness consumes you! I require a corpse for that. I cannot do that. All must serve the cycle.
Yeah, I got through that pretty quick.
Wait here, Lorath.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
I'm afraid not. Give it more time. Do not fear the end. need a corpse.
Stand down.
The grave beckons. I'm afraid not. I must wait.
Consumes you. This world can abide you no longer.
Yeah, that is true, Necromancer.
No.
Let's see.
Nephilim were not gods, but our own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
Weakness consumes you.
I cannot do that. I need a corpse.
I need a corpse.
No.
Serve the cycle.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not.
Corpse.
I cannot do that.
Thing was enraged. He needs to chill out.
I cannot do that.
And rot.
I'm afraid not.
This world can abide you no longer.
Just massacring the fudge out of these people.
All must serve the cycle.
Oh, stepped on the snake.
Do not fear the end. Give it more time.
Well, they do, Templar.
The night embraces you. I'm afraid not. I need a corpse.
There, a worthy foe.
I will bring the light of Zakarum to the heathens.
I'm afraid
Here
not.
in the east, the power of Zakarum wanes, but in the west it will rise, stronger and greater.
Hey, there we
than
go.
ever.
Got a unique.
Yet I have another purpose. The lost Nephilim
Or, excuse me,
city of
legendary.
Corvus lies in the west.
See what we got. I've already got something pretty decent. That is not or decent. Each corpse consumed in the land of the dead grants. I mean, it's got a good, like, it's got a really limited, you know, if I'm using Land of the Dead, it's fantastic, but overall, I don't think so.
I will find it.
They're probably better. I mean, Land of the Dead is great, but it's got such a long cooldown.
Weakness consumes you. Grave beckons. I cannot do that. Do not fear the end. The grave beckons. Weakness consumes you.
Yeah, it does. What am I missing here? I guess it could be that area. Go back up there. Oh, my science is a long way.
The night embraces you.
Yeah, it does. Nyctophile.
Decay and rot. Your death nears.
Oh man, finally. If this were IRL, my legs would be really tired.
Weakness consumes you. No. For righteousness. I require a corpse for that.
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria!
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna kill her real quick.
Demons and angels will not kill you. I will.
Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him. Diablo will return. I have done what I can.
Adria had conjured an image of pandemonium before.
She was searching for Malthael, so he...
I need to go back. I am returning to town. Malthael seems to be in panic.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress.
And what does that entail?
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave it. What is this?
Destroy the gate! The Nephilim!
I'm afraid not. My insight grows.
Why did Tower sound good?
To attack us? Malthael is my brother. I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind. But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this. And so it falls to you. Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium. There is a siege camp not far from here. Meet me there, and I will...
No.
Must I do everything for you? Patience is not one of my virtues, Nephilim.
That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
That is a siege room. Bring it with you. Do you see the battering ram below? That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates. But it is useless without the siege rooms that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are two more. You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the runes, go to the ram. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
Indeed.
Yeah, because that would be horrible.
That is not possible. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. Decay and rot.
I understand why Malthael was drawn here. It feels like death.
I cannot do that. Do not fear the end. I'm afraid not.
I don't like the look of that.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. The night embraces you. I'm afraid not.
What do I know of the Realm Walker? Very little. It roams the outskirts of Pandemonium, a lumbering giant with a gaping hollow at its core. Somehow, it can hide its body away, disguising itself as a mere portal. Those who pass through it are trapped in a distant world, never to be seen again.
I cannot do that. Weakness consumes you! That is not possible. Do not fear the end. No. This world can abide you no longer. No. That is not possible. That is not possible. Consumes you. That is not possible. I cannot do that. That is not possible. Do not fear the end. No. That is not possible. Weakness consumes you. The grave beckons. That needs to recharge. That is not possible. Your death nears.
enemies defy all reason. We have...
Pandemonium is the Alpha and the Omega of the eternal conflict. It lies at the center of all things, linking the realms of heaven and hell. Long ago, when the angels were young, the aspect of wisdom found the eye of Anu here. He named it the World Stone.
No.
We need your aid.
I don't think I've ever been here before.
There it is. Let us drive it back to hell.
Give it more time.
We are victorious. You fight with the will of an angel, Nephilim.
See what this one is. Nah.
This is the way to the ram. I'd best find the siege runes first.
Well, now we know where to go for the rammer.
The night embraces you. I cannot do that. Weakness consumes you! I am carrying too much. I need need to go back.
I need to go back.
Fine choice.
I cannot do that. That is not possible. I must wait.
The night embraces you.
I cannot do that.
All that, no siege zone. That was redonkulous.
That is not possible.
Pandemonium was destined to be our battlefield. It was formed in the chaos of the last struggle between the Diamond Warrior Anu and the Dragon Tathanet. Now eons of war have scarred every patch of ground. The cycle of victory and defeat is the foundation of our existence and the essence of the eternal conflict.
Finally.
This world can abide you no longer.
Alright, one more level.
Being in this place makes me appreciate our world even more.
Serve the cycle. I cannot do that. No. Decay and rot.
Ooh, actually found something that does more damage than the weapon I've been using for the last few levels. Alright, let's see. I bet it's this way.
Your death nears. No. You will make a fine corpse. I cannot do that. All must serve the cycle. No.
Into the middle, I guess. can't fight my skeleton army. You're crazy.
Get away from the ram!
No.
I bear grave news, my friend. The Sliver has revealed Malthael's plan to me, and it is worse than I could have imagined. He means to use the Black Soul Stone to capture all demonic essences, even those that linger in human hearts. If the stone is altered to rip the demonic essence out of every man, woman, and child on Sanctuary, they will all die.
Quickly then, we must begin the attack.
Malthael is fundamentally altering the Black Soul Stone. It will now pull in all the demonic essence from whatever plane of existence it finds itself in. But mankind is born of angel and demon alike. Every mortal, save myself, has demonic essence as an intrinsic part of their being. Losing that will rip their body and soul apart. Attack the hooks! Break those hooks! Destroy those hooks! We can't move until they're gone. Prepare for one last hit.
The gates are down!
Pandemonium Fortress. When I fought Malthael, my sword passed through him like air. He is in a state of death and life, impervious to physical harm. Your magic is not enough. To defeat him, you must channel the power of death, as he does.
No priest of Rathma has ever fully achieved that. How is it possible?
The power of the dead. If you could become one with it, you would be as Malthael is, and you could face him. But you must find a way, quickly. Every moment, thousands die, and Malthael's power...
At last, I have found you. Master, why are you here? I am returning to town. We are reunited at our most dire hour. Many of our priests have fallen. Even you, Master. It is as it should be. I have come to aid you in defeating Malthael. You must wield a power beyond what you have ever dreamed possible. But first, you need to free us from our prison deeper in the fortress. I swear it will.
Nephilim. The Black Soul Stone journeys through the portal to Sanctuary. Even now it spreads death across your world. And so...
Being your friend has brought me to some very interesting places.
I cannot do that.
They call me a hero. I slew demons beyond count. I won battles and broke sieges, but it availed me nothing. I know that this war can have no...
I must wait.
Only an eternity of revenge, pride, and hatred. Tyrael does not understand. He cannot see beyond the glory of battle. In time, he may. But that day is not yet here.
I'm afraid not.
That was a worthy foe! Glorious!
That is not possible.
must be others who seek a way out of the endless strife. Angels and demons who feel enslaved by our fate. I cannot be unique in all of creation. I know my path. I will find those disillusioned of the war and lead them.
This is what you spoke of. I feel as though I'm on the edge between life and death, and both will bend at my command.
You are closer to the cycle than any of us have ever been. Use this power to bring us peace.
You have given me a great gift, Master.
I give you a challenge. Do not fail.
That is not possible.
My father is content to fight the same battles and the same foes while everything...
Troopers, don't give up hope now! It's almost dead!
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Blood and thunder! You fight like Tyrael himself! Now go retrieve that stone!
Opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
That needs to recharge. I'm afraid not.
What happens after Malthael?
I heard a sound and did not know what it was. I sought wisdom in the chalice, but there was none. The sounds called to me, and I knew them. Human souls. But where?
That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
I was struck down in the third charge. I lay upon the ground, only to wake in chains. I did not know that demons took prisoners. I babbled like a fool about my dreams of escaping this war. My captor freed me and said that we would meet again. Her name was Lilith, daughter of Mephisto.
I'm afraid not.
You no longer.
That is not possible.
I took a prisoner in battle, an angel whose light was dimming. I brought him to my lair for my amusement, but he surprised me. My touch seemed to breathe life into him. He raved like a madman about how he wished to escape the war. Perhaps I have found someone I can use.
That is not possible. I cannot do that. afraid not. I cannot do that.
Make haste. If we don't kill Malthael soon, everyone on our world will be dead in a few hours. Cannot move.
I brought myself to Sanctuary, where humans dwell, but the souls did not call me from that place. I searched the breath of creation, always following the sound. Always the sound. And then I understood. Pandemonium, where the world stone once rested.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
The souls swirl and writhe. I now know the truth of mortals. All paths lead to death. Whatever their struggles, whatever their triumphs, they die. That is wisdom. The Soul Stone.
I'm afraid not.
The eternal end is inevitable.
No.
Your world dies. Death consumes all. Where is the Black Soul Stone?
Malthael destroyed it and consumed Diablo's soul.
Then Malthael's death will have released Diablo. He is free. The Nephilim have done the impossible. By conquering death, he had redeemed the angels and saved all mankind. In that moment, with victory at hand,
I saw the Nephilim in a new light. He is a hero who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell, and a necromancer who protects the innocent. But within him beats a mortal heart that will one day be tempted to corruption. On that day, will he have the strength to resist? Or will he be our doom?
Got some brand new goods you might be interested in.